My name is Preeti Singh, and I'm a senior technical program manager with over 17 years of experience leading enterprise platform programs across global organizations like Apple and Zoom. And I worked on various complex cross-functional programs, leading from inception to delivery. And what I was looking for from this program was to jump into more full-time opportunities because I was in a consulting role earlier. So I have a very long journey before I found about this program. So when I had my second maternity break, I had taken a break of 2 years, and that's where I wanted to get into full-time roles. And so this journey is from 2022 to 2025. So it took around 3 years, trying in bits and pieces. But then somehow I was getting some your posts and your shorts and your reels on LinkedIn, and that's what made me go through one of your posts on how especially mid to high level career women are stuck, and how we need to portray, how we need to position ourselves. And I was getting stumbled on where exactly am I losing, because there were times when I had cleared the interviews, there were times when I was not able to get past hiring manager round as well. And that is where I decided to give it a go. And I looked up your reviews and what people have written about you, investigated a little bit that I could on my front, and somehow I had that gut feeling that maybe I could get some guidance on what's missing in my preparation currently, and how I can make that jump from being the second or maybe in top five candidates to being the finalist one to get the offer. So that's where this journey started. That's something I got to know from this program as I interacted with you more, as I got feedback on the resume, as I got feedback on LinkedIn, how I was positioning. I was getting more and more inbound messages for contract-based roles, which again, I was not interested in at this point of time. And what I found missing was how I have positioned my resume. Second, the the overall structure of stories that we need to prepare, the behavioral examples that we need to prepare. And I would also say I was pretty confident about my delivery piece, but there were loopholes in that as well, which you and Liz and and we all found out. And then I had some action items to course correct that, and that's what made difference. Even in the start of the program, once I had the stories and the structure, I was confident about my delivery. Still, it wasn't working out. And that's when we did that assessment of what's missing on delivery front, and we figured out the missing pieces.
So,
I think I have improved a lot on how I articulate my thoughts overall as a person, my confidence level. I think when I had joined this program, I was in a lot of self-doubt and had those negative feelings because of those constant rejections that had happened. So I had gone into that zone that, hey, no matter what I do, it's not going to work out. I had that kind of a mindset. So I think having changed that negative mindset to positive mindset and confidence boost. So these three things I would say have really changed my perception, and it's going to help me when I like in my new role as well, I'd say. So I think constant mocks practice, very brutal feedback, I'd say, blunt feedback that, hey, this is very weak answer, or this is something that you need to work on, this is something that you need to improve on, really opened my eyes that, okay, these pieces are missing. Now it's in my head, like anywhere I go, I sit confidently. So that's something that's reflecting overall in my personality as well. So these things, constant reviews, I'd say regular marks, feedback, and it's so one thing is just feedback. One thing is helping you assess what action items you need to take from that feedback and guide you on that is something that has worked out for me. And so I remember our first conversation, I had asked you this, what is the guarantee that, I'll get the role? And your answer I still remember is you will get it if you are ready to do the work. That has stayed in my head for so long that I know that you can give me feedback, you can give me guidance, but essential, what changes need to be brought in, how I have to deliver, what things you are telling me to do has to be done. If it's not done, it's again a miss. So that line, that conversation has stayed with me so far and has really pushed me to, like do those and bring in those changes. Well, I had two offers, one from a startup and one from Adobe. So I would be joining Adobe. What am I excited for future? I think this is one of my starting points of my career in a full-time role, essentially, and I really look forward to rise and shine in this direction. I would definitely recommend them to be a part of this program because this program will not only help them boost their confidence, figure out what's missing, help them get the leap of what kind of roles they are targeting, and also build a very good social circle, I would say. So I think this is a wonderful community to keep where women and everybody supports each other, and wonderful place to really go that leap that you're looking for. So I would recommend anybody to this program, anybody and everybody to this program.